Let's
Well,
go.
so let's talk a little bit about this COVID life and what. So there's this is gonna maybe sound callous to some people, and I want to just preface it with no disrespect to anyone. I empathize heavily with all the people who have lost jobs. I understand that there's a large number of people with complicated circumstances. That doesn't change the fact that for a lot of people are divided into two camps in terms of like the creatives and the people who have opportunities in their face. There are the winners of COVID and there are going to be the losers of COVID. And my main definition is this has been a big time of change and reset, and there's a lot of new happening in the world. And like to me, I feel like it forced me to go on Twitch. It forced me out of my comfort zone in a lot of ways. So because of that, I'm able to leverage this time to take advantage of the tides of today. Simultaneously, you have Willie Scandals, who I don't know if he's still with us, but he started Kicking It Live, which is a show that just kind of showcases local music. There's a lot of people who made moves, is I guess what I'm trying to convey. Now you are sitting there, and the next thing you know, I see you're fucking going live at scheduled times with these free workout courses that you're handing to
Let's
everyone.
go.
Now that's actually a good marketing move. It's effectively like you
Let's
understand that the
go.
product that you're selling is customization on a plan, and the effective way to push that model was to give a sample of it by just creating a community around you. So yo, you did a lot of really smart things
Wow.
with this shit. Like we're talking about the kind of stuff where like your social media game is A plus and on point, and I think you're highly underselling it. So tell us a bit
Yeah.
about how you decided to grow this online community and why
Ah,
you went down this path.
yo, bro, you got me flexed, man. Yo, you flexed on me hard with amazement that I didn't think I was like impacted as much. Like honestly, like you never really see how much you're impacting people because people just look or they don't say anything and they're quiet or whatever. But first of all, it means so much that you said that. Um, Me, I honestly, I was like, yo, people, like, we need to, like, stay up and we need to stay positive because at the beginning of COVID, like, I got really depressed and stuff because, like, well, first of all, like, excuse me, I have a lot of, like, seasonal depression and sometimes I can have really, well, like, everybody has depression, but sometimes it's, like, really hard. And I live alone. I don't have, like, animals and shit. So, like, at the time, like, I was seeing older women, whatever, and I was like not be able to see, and like I was just it was a way for me to like just focus like on what I'm doing, um, and just develop myself and just like create what I wanted to create through this time of like now. Sorry, I'm looking at this way. I'm like registering my mind state. But like yeah, so just really taking this time, like yo, now's the time. You say you want to switch your life, and if you had time, you would do something like yo, let's switch our mind state. Like we're not lacking things, you know.
So why did you start using live?
Why did I start using live? Because my Facebook page. I was like, I need to like start showing what I'm doing. You know, how are people gonna see what I'm doing? You know what I mean? Like people see results on me, you know. And the thing with clients when you're working with training clients depends. Not everybody wants to be like taking pictures of like before and after. Like your weight always changes. You know what I mean? Like, and so that was like okay, but that's so crazy. I'm so shook right now that
So
you
let me
said
ask
like
you a
my
question
marketing
though,
name was like, oh,
because
I'm
I have a theory, right? I have a theory that if I were to go on Twitch and in a sense write my album publicly in the current era, it would ultimately perform better when it dropped than if I were to not do that. And the reason I say that is very similar to what you just described. People get a sense of what you are and who you are. Not everyone's going to watch the whole album. They're going to get a snippet along the way. Absolutely. Because it's guaranteed not everyone watched every one of your lives. But you went live like fucking how many times a day?
yo, that was like sometimes every day, bro. Like, and like, yo, me, I train a lot though. That's the thing. Right now it's balance and more stillness because yo, at the beginning of COVID, I was like fucking going wild because, like, as I said, like
But you were
working out.
like planning, you were using Facebook events, right? You were like
Yeah,
doing a whole bunch of shit. You got
true.
to understand,
And
this stuff might
fly.
seem like really basic to you, but there's
To me, I
of
was like, whatever. I
a
was
lot
like,
of
whatever.
people like I know because again sometimes it sounds super basic, but a lot of people don't actually think this kind of stuff through like that. To them, it might be harder to like just jump on, right? So in your mind, you're like, I logged into Facebook. Oh, events. Fuck it. Let's make events. Let's go. That sounds like what it's like for like, listening to you go through it. But like actually tracing these steps is almost like a tutorial on how you actually did it. So it's really helpful to the people because, what you said is at the end of the day, you did all this shit and you have clients. All right? That's actually big, no?
Yeah, I can, and it's so crazy because you don't say. I never like. I'm just like I do something like okay, next thing, improve. But it's amazing that you said that because right now I'm taking marketing for social media. So,
Where are you taking that?
so you're telling me that I have good social media marketing, and it was from the beginning of COVID. Like now I'm taking social media marketing to actually like because especially my music like I have a lot of great lyrically music if you listen to it and you actually take time. It's not like the bumping type, but like my promotion, if I'm able to market it better, it would be like so amazing. But I think it's same as you were saying, like going lives. Like if I just do like random freestyles and drop it, then it's like, yo, you're gonna
You
see
do
what I
that a
do.
lot, though, eh?
Sorry?
You do a lot of random freestyles right now.
Yeah, I do. I love freestyle. It's my favorite. That's actually how I started MCing and stuff.
All right,
Like,
let me ask you a question. We got a bunch of people here. You down to bust a little freestyle right now?
yeah, you know what it
You
is.
go as long as you fucking want. Pretend you're on the
Bro,
biggest radio.
you ready?
I'm
I
always
have to.
ready.
All right. I got time on my mind for the divine sense that's God and from the wisdom from above that's gifted inside. Ain't nothing lyrically from me, it's from the guidance. I could switch the aura from here or there. I'm left or right, I'm everything. I'm hot and cold, that bold bitch. I switch it up like you didn't know. I take it off, didn't think I could. I'm flick of light, yeah, on and off. And it's like hot and cold worlds be switching. I'm a temperament, yeah, all over spitting like I represent myself. I'm my own representing. I flex like I didn't, but I'm like a championship. I used to go to place and I'd stutter now. I got this like I hold it down. I work so hard for what I become. This is knowledge, wisdom, and lyrical spitting. Let's go.
Yo, you got some love in the comments there.